I am disgusted in myself as a Switch owner. After looking at the sales reports numbers, one more time, you know, and looking at what's coming next on the horizon, which is Pikmin 3 Deluxe, I'm disgusted with myself. Why? Why I'm disgusted with myself? For one, I'm gonna put this one up first because I own this game, and I bought this out of freaking GameStop, brand new. And you know why I bought this? I really didn't really need this game. The really reason I bought this is because freaking I had kids with me in 2018 when I went to Georgia to visit my sister. I had kids with me who didn't know how to sit down, and I was in the game. I was in games stop you looking for a used copy of not Hyrule Warriors, but Fire Emblem Warriors. But you know what I ended up walking out with? I ended up walking out with this, brand new and wrapping. I remember I had just got paid that weekend. I had just got paid that week before we went on that vacation, and I hate it. Only reason why I bought this game right here because I don't feel as guilty as I do that I bought it. I feel guilty because I have it, and it's Pokemon. It's Pokemon Tournament DX. Okay, so I bought this game used from a pawn shop. So the money did not go to Nintendo. That's good. Doesn't count. This game, whoever paid for this game before me, have already contributed to the sales. I just gave the pawn shop money for this game, so I don't feel as bad for owning this, but I do feel bad for at least having it. So, What is the two things that those games got in common? They're Wii U ports. They're Wii U ports. Now I made my video discussing how I felt about the Wii U. And I feel like I'm part of the problem just for owning these two games. These are my only Wii U ports. What's the stinger is, I ain't never gonna see Mario Kart 9 until probably the next system because of this game. This game sits at 26 something million sold. As a Wii U fan, who loved the system very much, I felt like I'm being punished because I buy the games that came on the Wii U. I supported the Wii U heavy. Heck, I'm still playing the Wii U to this day. I supported that thing. I bought almost all the games for it. Each and every game I got on Wii U feels pointless. Because either Nintendo is releasing new versions of those games with extra content, they're basically spitting in my face, and if you have a Wii U, your face too. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. The real reason why people are defending these ports is because of the if they have it, I should get it factor. Most of these games are brand new to them because they decided not to pick up the Wii U. They said, oh, the Wii U's selling that bad, then why should I buy it? Nobody else is getting it. They followed the trend. The Wii U was heavily punished just for being alive. Let's see. Nintendo rips all its games from it, barely gets talked about Nintendo. And then the marketing was bad, and the industry just clowned Nintendo just for having a Wii U on the market. It just got shunned just for being alive as a console. Now, I realize this is the second video I made on this topic, but it needs to be said that, wow, as a Nintendo fan, it hurts to see your favorite console. It hurts to know that you're being punished for supporting their last console. And people are gonna be saying like, well, you should still be feel rewarded because you're getting these games again with new content. The problem is, I already enjoyed these games the first time around. Most of the content is either DLC that was already on the Wii U or DLC that was going to be ported to the Wii U. Most of the time, it was already the game that was already there, just with DLC. Sometimes they add a little bit extra, but not worth the full $60 purchase. Then Nintendo just pulls games off the eShop as they make Switch games. Like, y'all not buying them on here, but we'll pull them off. And most of these games already hit Nintendo Select status. Pikmin 3 was Nintendo Select. Wind Waker HD. I know that port is coming. You cannot convince me otherwise. That port is coming. You can't convince me otherwise. Donkey Kong was a Nintendo Select. And I think 3D World is a Nintendo Select now. For $20. I could be playing this game right now on the Wii U. But the reason why I make this game is the spark of Pikmin 3 getting ported. Now, I understand games like Pokken Tournament getting released. What I don't understand is how you're going to update the game on Wii U, put the files in for half the characters in this game, and don't release the DLC for the dang on characters. Oops. Well, let's talk about how with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, you give us a half-baked freaking battle mode. You give the real battle mode to the Switch players. We won't even get that DLC. I just feel like I just been slapped in the face because of this whole thing, I understand this Wii U didn't sell well, but still I felt punished. And you know what's the worst part about it? Half these ports that's going over to the Switch are unnecessary. Pikmin 3 is the perfect example of that. They told us years ago that Pikmin 4 was almost done. That game should have been out in 2017 or 18 or 19. Why in 2020 are we getting a port of Pikmin 3 when Pikmin 4 was almost done? You tell me. That game should have been out already. No, we're getting Pikmin 3. You tell me. What's the point of having Super Mario 3D World on the Switch when you already have Mario Odyssey? What was the point of having Super Mario U Deluxe if you already have Mario Maker? You know what the sad part is? Super Mario Bros. U is outselling Mario Maker 2. Oops. I understand for games like Shin Megami Tensei. I understand for games like Captain Toad. I understand for games like freaking Pokken Tournament. Again, what's the point of freaking? How can I say it? What's the point of freaking Hyrule Warriors if you was having not Dragon Quest, but Fire Emblem Warriors come out the year before? You had one Warriors games already. What was the point of making Hyrule Warriors for the Switch? Money. And you know what the sad part is? I think the Wii U version sold better than these Switch versions. The only ones that's doing numbers are Super Mario U and Mario Kart. Two games that were already doing numbers on the Wii U. It makes no sense. But let's port games anyway. How about let's do what we did for Splatoon and Super Smash Bros. How about let's do what we did for the Legend of Zelda. Let's make sequels based off the assets that's already there. But no. We're just going to port games unnecessarily. We can't let the Wii U keep some of these games because, what's the point of going back to the Wii U now? The Wii U's a thing of the past. But no. Let's erase the Wii U from history. Iwata would never done this. At least Iwata would have let the Wii U kept some of its games. Honestly, I can understand Donkey Kong. I can understand Captain Toad. I can understand Tokyo Mirage. Pokken again. Those games went unnoticed. I can understand if Xenoblade Chronicles X come to the Switch because why? That game went unnoticed. I'm just pissed off at the fact that most of these ports are unnecessary. Some of these ports are already did numbers. That's my point. Yet we're still giving unnecessary games numbers. Top selling Switch game. It's your boy Kahuna Silver sign now. I want to know what you feel about this. I'm out. Deuces.